The release of Halo 4 on PC has finally arrived, and before we go into the video, I would just like to say it has been an absolutely mental year for 343 Industries. To bring the Master Chief Collection to PC in such a short space of time, I've got to take my hat off to you. Not literally, but you get what I'm saying. 343, despite all the chaos, the problems along the way, I think you have absolutely nailed this. I am enjoying the MCC more than ever before on my PC, and I think it is a spectacular testament to show that you guys have done this in the space of about a year. For Halo 4 to come around and kind of complete the circle, if you will, I think that's a spectacular achievement, so very well done. Hey guys, how you doing? My name is UltimatePhalanx. Welcome to my channel. This is going to be the first in a long line of Halo videos that we're going to be making on this channel, and I am excited to bring it to you, really. I have been inspired by the likes over the years of Hidden Xperia, Halo Follower. I love all of those guys, and I just wanted to bring another take on it, another style, if you will, on the latest goings on in the Halo environment. I'm going to do my best for you guys. I hope you'll enjoy the content, but if you do, I would love you to hit that subscribe button. And I also stream on Twitch 3 times a week. You can find a link in the description below, and I hope to see you there. It will be Halo related, so join me. The release of Halo 4 has arrived. Today, November 17th, 2020. This completes, as I mentioned in the intro, the circle of Halo MCC on the PC. I think it's a spectacular achievement, as I mentioned. You can now get Halo 4 as part of your, on Xbox Game Pass, on the Microsoft Store, and on Steam. This is something I've never thought of ever happening in my entire time of following Halo, and I've been kind of a fan of Halo since the original Halo launched on the original Xbox, but I couldn't get into it per se to play the game because I just didn't have the console at the time. So I just followed the lore, I followed the background, and when I heard it was coming to PC, I was astonished, frankly. I couldn't believe it. I was so amazed, and I thought, this is the moment. This is the time for me to get involved, and I did, and I've loved every minute of it. Yeah, there have been bumps along the way, but overall, this is fantastic. So Halo 4 has released, and that includes things like crossplay, so the ability to play with other people on Xbox, other platforms. Spartan Ops has launched for Halo 4 as well on there, and along with that, we've also received Season 4 of the MCC. If you've been following, we've had seasons with every major release now, and Season 4 is no different. So Halo 4 originally released just over 8 years ago, and basically, it's a few years after Halo 3, you're on the remaining half of the UNSC Forward Unto Dawn, and it's the first encounter with the Forerunners, effectively. So this brings in the idea of the next trilogy, if you will, or what was at the time the idea of the next trilogy, especially now that we know about Halo Infinite and the 10-year plan. That may or may not be something that continues over that period of time. So along with the release of the Halo 4 on PC, we're looking at a various collection of improvements, the ability to play multiplayer, firefight and forge over crossplay, and the ability to play multiplayer including the Spartan Ops as well. There have also been some quite major changes to the forge system as well, and also with the season being unlocked, there are some quite nice weapon skins to unlock, both through Season 4 itself, and also for probably one of the first times to have competitive challenges be available to people to unlock for Halo 4 in terms of weapon skins. So playing in Recon Slayer, for example, or going into squad battles in Halo 4 and getting a certain rank. It's controversial, yes, but we'll see how it goes. They need to try something. 343 are doing this. We'll see what happens. It could be a good thing. I guess if they don't work, then we can always put the skins somewhere else and take it from there. There have also been quite a number of MCC-wide or generic updates as well. 343 have added interpolation for support of above 60 frames per second on all platforms now. That's a major one. And they've also added per-piece armor customization for Halo 4. Again, a new one. New text chat filters as well that they've added in, and you can also select that in the options itself. And player emblems are now visible in Reach and Halo 4 multiplayer, so you can actually see the player emblems, which I think this is something that's been asked for ages. So it's the simple things that make me happy. Do you know what I mean? So on top of all this, Halo 4 has had a bit of a revamp. You know, it's never looked better, I would say. So we're looking at 4K environments, 120 frames a second. And I think with the new Series X Xbox, you get 120 frames a second and 4K and 2-player split screen mode on the Series X at that resolution, which I think is spectacular. And even on the Series S, I think they do 1080p and still 120 frames a second with 2-player split screen. Like, that's crazy. And for 4-player split screen, they still say you're going to get 60 frames a second. On both of them, on the Series X and the Series S. I think that's spectacular. They've also added in the ability to have field of view options on the console when you're playing at 60 Hz on both of the consoles. They've added in HDR support, extended draw distance on both, so you see things further away, which I think is brilliant. You know, graphics that match the PC's enhanced settings on both now, so it's going to look good no matter what platform you're on, and quick resume support on both of the consoles as well, which makes just everything really neatly wrapped effectively. Season 4 of the MCC is now underway, effectively, and we have had Halo 3 and Halo 4 content with this one. So there's around 70 or so unlocks to grab across 50 tiers this time. Normally it's 100 tiers, but they've kind of condensed it down a little bit. Some of the tiers, when you unlock them, they will give you multiple things, so you do get more things than the levels of tiers that there are. And you can only pick, as you probably already know, from the initial each set of 10 tiers that occur on each page. And then when you've completed the page, you can move on to the next 10, but you can pick them in any order, effectively. They've added in new sets of nameplates so that you can, you know, make your name look fancy in the lobbies. And once you're loaded in, you'll also get to see vehicle skins and weapon skins. The vehicle skins are for Halo 3 and weapon skins are for Halo 3 and 4, respectively, depending on which ones you unlock at what time. So a new thing that's come in with this update is a new seasonal challenge deck that's got added in, which is alongside the normal refreshed weekly decks. If you're looking for things to do alongside, you know, your usual kind of weekly stuff, if you want more long-term things, you're looking to kind of go down the seasonal challenges. This will stay in for the length of the season, effectively, until Season 5 comes out, whenever we get that. As I mentioned earlier in the video, they have released new skins, and for Halo 4 ranked competitive, you can get involved in Squad Battle, which is going to be giving you some never-seen-before Halo 4 weapon skins. So give that a try. So where are 343 taking the MCC for the future now that it is effectively complete? Well, with the arrival of Halo 4 on PC and Season 4, there are people who are going, well, where do you go now? But the truth of the matter is that 343 have plans, effectively. So getting all of the titles from just console to PC and then having that cross-play between, yeah, like I said at the start, it's taken a massive amount of like cohesion and teamwork to get it to that point, but there is more coming. 343 have said this, and I can't wait to see it. So yeah, it's good times ahead, I think, for the MCC. And a big one here for Halo CE, this is huge. The All According to Plan achievement can now be unlocked as expected. I had this bug. I've been trying to get that for ages before I found out that actually you couldn't get it, which annoyed me no end. But now it is actually available, so you can go ahead for that All According to Plan achievement in Halo CE, give it another go, and it should unlock as expected this time. So that's a quick rundown of the latest patch for Halo Master Chief Collection. The big one is obviously Halo 4 here, but there's plenty of things to get stuck into here. So I will let you guys go and I will see you on the battlefield. But before I do, please, if you've liked this video and you want more content like this, I will keep you up to date with Halo and as much as I can. Guys, thank you so much. You can catch me on Twitch. I stream Monday, Thursday, Saturday for about 3 hours each time. Link in the description below. But if you have enjoyed this video, please hit the subscribe button, like this video, leave a comment, tell me, you know, what are you looking forward to? Do you really think Halo 5 is going to come to PC? There's a question for you. Until next time, guys, take care.